Welcome back to Total Party Kill 2019. I'm one half of your demonic dungeon mastering duo, Tony Sindelar. Joining me, as often, it's Dan Morin.
I am three halves of this DM duo.
And we are rejoining our party in the midst of combat. They have picked a fight with a ghost in a gazebo, and I don't have another G word to tack onto that. So let's fight a graveyard golem by golly. Spoilers for the Graveyard Golem you're about to fight. Very quickly, our players, I have already forgotten their actual names. Allow me to introduce them by character names. First off, it's Fluffy.
Hey, I'm a cat.
Do you want to tell us your human name?
To be fair, the ghost in the gazebo picked a fight with us. We were just hanging out here in the graveyard.
That was Steve Lutz. Next up, it's Freda.
Hi, I'm Jane Ritt.
Yeah, it feels weird to say your own name now after 5 hours of D&D, doesn't it? Ha ha! I conquered your mind. Also here, it's Velma.
Hey, it's Annette Weirstra.
Thank you. And Daphne.
I used to be Monty Ashley, but I don't know anything anymore.
And last but not least, it's Scup. Or Scoop.
Scup.
If only you could see the look, podcast audience.
Erica will fix this in editing. Last but not least,
Scoop for 10 hours, but
last but not least, it's Scoop, a character's name I've been saying consistently for 10 hours without problems
I feel
until
like
now.
You scuppered his introduction before it even could begin.
It's Micah Sargent.
I believe what you mean is...
Micah Sargent in the gazebo. It is time to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Will they escape the graveyard with their lives? Will they figure out what this ghost wants? Or will they hear organ music? Is that what you're saying, Dan? We are entering the final hour of the day, and Dan wants to use all the music cues that he hasn't used yet, regardless of their relevance to the situation.
This place is full of crows and owls.
I support this plan.
All right.
It turns out Scoop giving us all AIDS before we went into the graveyard, boy, that really did not come out right. Giving us all aid spells before we got into the graveyard was a good move.
I love that energy of the 5th session of the day.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, so when last we left off, I believe our good friend Fluffy had readied a crossbow bolt for when the something came out of the earth next to Velma. Which is, all right, you killed half the DM team. It's fine. Which means, Freda von Jonas, you are up about halfway between a gazebo and a fountain, or, as we like to call it, a rock and a ghost place.
Are there any...
These are the jokes.
Why you got to drag a rock into this? I mean, they're just being a country.
has anyone arisen from the graves around me?
No one has yet arisen from the graves around you. The only thing that you have seen is sort of an upheaval of the dirt back near Velma. And you also notice that the gazebo in front of you has started to kind of shake violently.
The gazebo's a rockin'. I don't know. That's not good.
Okay,
Structurally.
so-
I'd rather have a frontal lobotomy than a gazebo in front of me. Am I right? Yeah.
Nope.
Nope, doesn't work when you do it.
So the second half of that saying is, when the gazebos are rocking, quaff a potion of speed and go beat up a ghost.
So close. I was really hoping it was going to get landed there.
Yep.
I thought mine was stilted.
So she quaffs a potion of speed.
Gazebos
Okay.
are on stilts sometimes.
My understanding is that Freda just took some speed.
This could be
Yep.
Baba Yaga's gazebo.
Yep. So Freda did that, which doubles her speed
Okay.
and allows her to take. So she chugs a potion and just bolts for this lady. She's really enraged that she didn't want the necklace, I guess.
All right.
5-hour energy.
Yep. So, she is going to then swing her sword at the ghost and see if that does anything.
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to make that. That's a 26.
26 will hit a ghost.
Does it do anything?
Well, you're using your Sunblade, correct?
I am, yes.
And that is technically a magical weapon.
Indeed.
It's not one of those
is.
non-magical lightsabers.
So that is, and it's against an undead target. So that is going to be 9 radiant damage.
9 radiant damage. Alrighty.
And then I'm going to make my second multi-attack, which is... that one is only 12 versus AC.
That will still hit a ghost.
Hey, cool. For 11 radiant damage.
Ooh. All right.
And then because I quaffed the potion of speed, I can take another attack action, which is another 2 attacks. So that is a higher than last time
Okay.
for 10 radiant damage.
Wow, Freda's just murdering this ghost.
Yeah, she's really
Radiant
getting your
damage.
ghost, isn't she, guys?
And then higher than last time for 6 radiant damage.
Wow. All right. You've done a lot of damage to a ghost. So you've like ran up and like you just like started wailing on her like 4 times. And she's like, each cut seems to like hit her in some way. And she like sort of like curls up a little bit. And she seems not great.
Cool. All right. I say, next time someone gives you a necklace, take the necklace and be polite.
That's
all
just
right.
good advice
I
in
wonder if she'd
general.
like a bear in a sailor suit.
Oh my god.
Are you all set, Freda?
I am all set.
Velma, you are down by the sarcophagi, and there is a sarcophagi rumbling the ground next to your feet. Hey-o.
Correct.
Nothing has come out yet, but you get the feeling that that dirt next to you, which is moving around, is probably not a great thing.
I'm just going to move a little bit away.
Cool.
Over by Gavin's grave and see if I can open it.
All right, could you give me a strength check, please?
I can. It is 7.
All right, so you shove at the lid of the sarcophagus. It is solid stone and very heavy, and you are having some trouble dislodging it there.
Okay. I yell to the team, to the gang, hey guys, if we're going to get Gavin out as fast as possible, I'm probably going to need help.
All right. Anything else?
I think that was an action, right?
Yep, that was an action.
Can
Yeah.
you move 1 square up and to the right?
Up
Right
and
here?
to the right.
Yeah.
Up and
Up
to the
and
right.
to the right.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right.
I will.
And
So
up.
before
No,
Daphne can go, a creature erupts from the ground,
Cool.
Now,
bursting out, and it is going to do so using its Grave Burst ability. Every creature in a 10-foot radius, which I believe includes you, Velma, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, 11.
Well, that is not great.
It is not great.
All right, so you are going to... Normally, this would be 45 bludgeoning and necrotic damage. However, you do resist necrotic
I'm resistant.
damage. So I'm going to say you resist all of that, because if you resist part of it, you resist all of it. So 22 damage. And you rolled a what? Did you say?
11.
11. Okay, great. So you basically, that area now in sort of that 10-foot radius of it is difficult terrain, which means it's harder to move over. But there is also now a golem out there. And he seems kind of angry.
It didn't say disrupt that sarcophagus lid in any way, did it? Since that was 10 feet away?
It might have shaken it a little bit. Perhaps it would not be quite as hard to move next time.
Please enjoy a silvered crossbow bolt.
Ooh, I do not enjoy that. Is that me?
Yeah, I remember he had ready to act.
Yeah, I had an action ready.
Screen, Dan.
Dan, I'm putting the silver crossbow bolt in a FedEx
didn't see
box
that
and sending to
coming.
you.
That's so lovely. I would love to get a gift of a silver crossbow bolt.
Depends how quickly it's delivered.
How do you feel about a
Silvered.
partridge and or pear tree? 21 is that crossbow bolt.
That will hit a golem.
I like it.
is.
That will do. Unless nobody within 5 of it, unfortunately, but that's all right.
Now, Dan, he is.
That will do
You're seeing that?
Yep.
10 piercing damage. Seeing what? What are you seeing?
Your crossbow bolt is silver, but it is not magical, correct?
That is true.
Okay. So this will resist some of that damage. In fact, it will resist all of that.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dan, resist, Dan. I think you would mean immune.
It is immune. Your bolt hits it, but it does not even seem to phase.
It
the
just
golem.
cuts through it and out the other side of the
that's
graveyard
stupid.
Well,
golem.
that's all right. That's bullshit, is what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, now somebody has to fix that in editing.
Good. I
You're just
appreciate
making
that.
work for
I hope you
Erica.
enjoy it. It's the Dungeon Master's fault.
I'm just reading off a card.
We love our dungeon masters.
Do we?
All right. anything
Sometimes.
else? That was a readied action. So let's
Ready
move on
this.
to Daphne.
Is the golem done? He just popped up. He didn't.
He did his grave burst attack.
He, you know,
Yeah, the grave burst
attacked
was
me.
Yeah,
All right.
he did that area attack.
I will look back and forth between Freda and Velma. Freda, you're doing great. I think you're going to really show this this ghost what's what. You're awesome. You can do this. And you
Peace
get
out.
a D8 bardic inspiration die that you
you.
can use
Oh.
to apply to stuff.
Not just words. Well, I mean, they were words because you're a bard, but, you know, meaningful
Then I
words.
Backed up
will-
with action.
Run down here.
Oh, into battle.
That's silly. Touch Velma on the shoulder and cast Enhance Ability.
Oh, she's now you're now the queen of librarians.
I'm going to use Bull's Strength. You now have advantage on strength checks, and your carrying capacity doubles. So you're going to take another shot at that sarcophagus lid, and you're just going to pop it right off.
You're like built to open sarcophagi now.
Yeah. That's all my turns.
Okay.
That was
Alrighty.
wow, very nice.
Thank you, Daphne.
Scoop, you're back at the entrance to the graveyard.
Yeah, Scoop's going to use, I think, a dash to avoid the difficult terrain around the golem. Oh, wait, I need to change back to my clicky-do.
Clicky Doo is the worst Scooby Doo guest star.
It's clearly Scooby Dum or Tim Conway.
Oh, ouch.
That is the
So
difficult terrain.
Scoop
You
was
take
able
Tim
to move
Conway
there
over Jonathan Winters? I don't know.
using a dash ability. Also, Scooby-Doo's 50 years old today,
Yeah.
Happy
Plus 1
birth-
day.
Yesterday, actually.
which is not me. I am legally
you're
distinct
scum.
from.
Also,
You
by the
look-
time that we release this, it will not be yesterday either.
Yes, that's true.
You look great.
So that's all I
For
can
an
do
old
for now.
bastard.
So you ran and dashed over towards the sarcophagi. Okie
Yep.
dokie. It is the ghost's turn.
Wow,
Does she
the ghost
like
has a
being
lot of
stabbed?
horrible options. Do you want me to pick one, Dan, or do you
Yeah,
want to
why
pick
don't you go
one?
ahead and pick one, Tony?
I like this one that that's real bad.
Liquefy Paladin.
Dan, I was thinking about
That is one of the
horrifying
buttons on my
ghosts.
blender that
Sure.
I've never used for some
All
reason.
right, so the ghost of Lady Seyvoth looks deep into your eyes, our
like
paladin
it.
friend Freda, and
I close them.
each
Hot.
well before you can do that, each non-undead creature within 60 feet of Lady Seyvoth, that's nobody else, it's just Freda,
I
right?
don't think
Yep.
it's even. Let me check.
I might
don't-
be. I probably
Yeah.
am.
Yeah, see, you
60
guys
feet.
ragged us for being all spread out, but look at this.
Yeah, look at this. Dan's just checking if Daphne is within 60.
Oh,
no.
55! Oh no,
Oh, no.
60. Okay,
All
so
right.
Daphne and Velma, you will also need to save.
I
against
need
this.
a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. Remember that you have some bonuses to things.
You got
Also-
+1 to all saving throws.
Yep. So
So
What kind of saving throw?
wisdom.
And
Wisdom?
Freda, if you don't like
that's
the
a good
roll,
one.
you can add a.
By the way, does that advantage on intelligence and
20.
wisdom extend to saving throws with proficiency as well, or is it just skills?
I don't think so, though, because it's
so.
skill check versus
You have
saving
a
throw.
+1 on all saving throws though from that other boon.
Sure.
Yeah.
I heard a 20 from Velma, so she is fine.
18 on the die.
18 on the die from Freda, no problem. Daphne,
7.
you gonna stick with that? Do you have a way of modifying it? I didn't know.
Is that your
was
final answer?
Final. Is that your final saving throw?
That is the number I get when I roll the die and add the various bonuses I have.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
Does
Well-
Daphne strike you as a wise character?
Fair.
well, Monty, you're such an old soul when you play her.
Well,
So
funny that you say that, Tony.
Yeah.
She's a little obsessed with physical appearance.
Well. Oh no! I'm
All
so
right,
sorry.
this will be great.
This was mainly targeted at Freda. I just want to point this out. So first off, Daphne, you have the unfortunate status that you are frightened for a full minute. Dan, do you want to pull up what frightened does? I mean, the big thing is you will not be able to move near Lady Seyvoth. I think all your movements have to be away from her. But Dan, she failed the saving throw by 5 or more, correct?
Correct.
Monty,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll this. Can you roll me a 1d4?
1.
Very good.
That could have been so much worse. Daphne ages 10 years.
Isn't Daphne an elf?
Daphne.
Well,
I'm an Aasimar. That is a celestial being. We are much more pretty than elves. Thank you.
You look great for your age.
Yeah, but how does your age? Or do you live longer than elves or shorter than elves? I don't.
Aasimar age. This is definitely what we want to be looking up
Yep,
at
right
this
now.
point in the game.
So I'll clarify: as a frightened creature, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you can see
Yeah, they can
that
live
ghost.
up to 160 years old.
All right, so that
Okay.
was nothing to you, basically.
Well, I mean, it's it's like
10
she lost
years off
5
your
years.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of us losing 5 years of our life.
Now I'm in the
could be worse.
prime of my life and I'm ready to get out there.
Oh, was this a glow up? Is that what just happened?
Of course it is.
Daphne got her glow up.
I like an
We're
Aasimar that's about
cosmopolitan.
50, 60 years old. They know what they want.
So,
That was the
Daphne, you will
creepiest
get a
thing I've
chance
ever heard.
to repeat that saving throw at the end of each of your turns to stop being frightened.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant that she was going to continue aging.
Age. I'm just saying, if you had rolled a 4, Monty, you would have aged 40 years. So, anyway,
Okay,
that's
could've been worse.
her fighting good. Now, when she does that,
She dies again.
no,
Yes.
the gazebo is shaking violently.
What? What's with this gazebo?
The support beams of the gazebo shatter, Dan, correct?
Yes, they will directly after that. Yes.
Yeah, so at the end of Lady Seyvoth's turn, the gazebo collapses.
We win.
I'm just checking who's in the gazebo.
Just me.
Just checking
Frida.
who is not a ghost that's in the gazebo.
Just me.
All right. Jane, can you make us a dexterity saving throw against gazebo falling on you?
I resist gazebo damage.
Smart choice.
It's a necrotic
you,
gazebo.
you built a great character.
Min-maxed.
Yeah.
That is a 16.
Do
That
you want
is
to add a
what you-
D8 to it?
Oh, yes. I
You
feel
can
like
if you want.
16 is probably pretty good.
All right, go ahead, keep it. Who's keeping it?
Keep
I'll
keep
add a
it.
D6.
Don't let those faces fool you.
The dungeon masters lie. When there's 2 of them, it's just twice as many lies.
Can I
know.
cast Zone of Truth on the Dungeon Masters?
Oh no.
We're
My
into
greatest
it.
weakness.
Okay, that's a 21 now.
You
All right.
all right. You dive out the gazebo as you see it shaking, and manage to basically survive.
Yeah, you'll take 11 half glancing gazebo damage.
GGD.
How heavy was that gazebo?
Very heavy. It's made of like stone and stuff.
Oh.
Stone gazebo.
Who makes a gazebo out of stone?
That's not,
Ghosts.
that's
Save
not
off.
what gazebo
They weren't
kind of
ghosts when they made the
evokes.
gazebo.
Well, that's what you think.
It's more of a
Okay.
ghost gazebo.
The,
that-
person who
anyway,
did- the architect
is
was
she
also
still
a
there?
ghost.
Thank you, Monty.
Everyone involved had
I
died.
just
That's why it's so spooky.
Yes. Lady Seyvoth, her ghostly form is now just floating over the wreckage of a fallen gazebo now.
Henry, it's his turn. He is very slow, but he will start lumbering towards the other golem for some hot golem on golem action.
You know, watching Henry fight watching
Go
a
on.
Frankenstein
This is a
fight
family show.
Yeah. Watching what is equivalent, basically 2 Frankenstein slug eat out is kind of, it's like a throwback to when that werewolf fought that angel. So I like it.
Yeah.
So Henry will use all of his actions to close with the golem, but he will not get a chance to attack him this turn.
You guys could just loot the sarcophagus and leave Henry here to die.
Hey, Henry, could you maybe not block up the spot where I was going to go?
Oh, sure. Sorry about that. Where would you like me?
Just one to the left so I don't have to run as far next turn.
No problem. I can
That's
do
perfect.
that. Yeah.
Appreciate
My
that.
pleasure.
Thanks, buddy.
No, sure.
So accommodating.
Fluffy, it's your turn.
Yeah, well, everybody seems to have things in hand. I'm just going to curl up in one of these open graves over here and take a little nap.
Fluffy.
No? You don't think? All right, fine. So that's a big square of difficult terrain, I see, huh?
Indeedy.
All right, so if I go here, that's 5. I'm up to 15. I'm up to 25.
Mm-hmm.
Is that accurate?
I believe so.
Marvelous. I'm going to take a swing at this flesh golem with my rapier.
And is that magic?
Tis. It's a +1.
Ooh, fancy.
Take that.
What will we take?
You'll take a natural 20.
Oh, critical.
Oh my. Which again, that's double the hit dice.
Double all
Is that
the dice.
Double the damage dice.
Including the sneak
Including-
attack dice,
yeah.
which I'm sure you have for some reason.
I do, in fact.
Yes.
But if I've got 3d6, does that mean it's 66 sneak attack?
Yes.
66.
Thank you. Dumbledore's. All right, well, let's start with the regular old. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was gonna booming blade with that swing as well. So
Retroactive booming blade enforced.
I meant to do that.
The graveyard golem is locked eye to eye with Henry, and Fluffy just runs up and stabs him in the side of
It's
the head.
what rogues do. It's our whole
Yeah.
purpose in life.
Get him.
All right,
Go,
so
Fluffy.
first of all, the standard old, regular old non-sneak attack damage is going to be. Oh, hey, it's a 1. What do you know about that? So that's 7.
So you're doubling all the dice.
I am. That's
right.
That's the regular damage. Sneak attack damage is going to be 22 damage for sneak attack.
Okay. How did you get a
And-
1 on 2 dice for your rapier?
I had a 1 and I doubled it for 2 and then I
Oh,
added
you don't
5.
double it. You roll the dice twice.
Oh, you roll it twice.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
wouldn't get, unless you got the 1 again.
Never
like you
mind
said.
then. Let's
So that's a 1 plus.
You know,
Hey,
you do
it's
minus first
it's a
there, right?
1. So that's 7.
Good.
Cool. All right.
This die is going in the trash. All right, so what did I say? 11 for the previous sneak attack.
Yes.
So let's add
We need you to get more dice.
11 to that, as it turns out, so 22.
All right. So I guess you could have doubled it. That's fine.
Certainly could have. But we've
glad I
got to
made you
be,
roll all those
gotta be
extra dice.
ticky-tack about this. And there will be 1d8 thunder damage from the booming blade, which I will also double, I assume. Yeah? No?
Sure.
All right.
Why not?
So that is... Yeah. Sorry. That's 10 thunder damage
Total.
total.
Cool.
And if it moves before the before the start of my next turn, it will take some more damage.
Roger that.
Now,
Good job.
I believe I have, what did I say? I was up to like 35 or 30 on my, or 25 on my move. I think it was 25.
Yeah.
Are you going to run
will-
away now?
As a bonus, I will disengage and I will go 1 square away. Can I do that with 5?
No, you need at least 10 to move a square at this point.
Huh. What
'Cause of
about
difficult
that?
terrain.
Yeah, that's tricky because the difficult terrain, it doubles it, so you need at least that amount. So you can either use your cunning action to disengage, which isn't really going to help you, or
I
you can use
could
your cunning action to run away, but you'll take an
dash, but
opportunity
that will
attack.
cause
Or
an
to
opportunity
hide
attack.
behind Henry.
So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to disengage with my cunning action, but I'm also going to use my feline agility this turn, which doubles my move speed, which will get me 1 square farther away.
Okay.
Maybe I just want to stand here.
Okay.
That'll make it easier to run in and attack next time.
Alrighty.
All right.
And
That does it.
Freda. Sorry, you all done, Fluffy?
I am done.
Freda, you are standing outside a collapsed gazebo, brushing yourself off.
An ex-gazebo.
An ex-gazebo. There's a floating ghost.
How high up is she?
Not that high. Like, basically, she's where she was before, but now there's gazebo rubble in the way.
And is the gazebo rubble walkable upon?
It is, I would say it's difficult terrain.
Okay, well, luckily my
That's
speed is
just a
doubled.
life lesson. Once a gazebo collapses, the space where the gazebo was, difficult terrain.
Yep. So my speed is doubled.
Oh, yeah, because you're on speed.
Correct, yeah.
Winners do speed, kids. Paladins.
Nope, we do not endorse that.
Stop. You didn't hear that.
I'm going to cast Branding Smite.
Stay in school.
Branding
the
Smite
next
was my
time-
favorite Beverly Hills character.
Yes. The next time I hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, I will deal an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target, which I am going to attempt to do right now. So, how does she like a 25?
She doesn't like it at all.
Okay. So that is going to 22 radiant damage.
Oh, no.
So you slice into it with your radiant, glowing sword, and the ghost in front of you just screams and evaporates.
Wow.
So much more satisfying when they scream at the end.
One Seyvoth down, 50% of children save. This is...
How was that,
statistically
Michael? Was that creepier than the last thing? Or
Yeah,
yeah,
it
good.
was. It definitely was.
statistically not looking good for Tony and Dan.
Okay, so that was...
We're running out of time hard here, so
It's true. The bells are unforgiving.
All right. Anything
Richard
else?
Belzer?
Freda, you still have some attacks. Can you do anything with that?
He forgives nothing.
Speed.
I don't know if I
Nothing.
can get to... I don't know if I can get back fast enough.
Oh, because of the difficult
Do you have a
terrain.
ranged attack?
That's not really...
That's not her. Yeah.
Not what she does.
She just
I
like
can-
picks up a
actually, I
rock
can
and is like,
dash.
I could murder somebody with a lightsaber, or I could throw this pebble.
So, okay, so that was one... So I've used... Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So I've used 50 feet of movement. Right, because he's reached 5. I'm going to, I think, dash to get back. Actually, I should be able to then get, I think, here. Guess I can.
I like this dude touching her face.
Yep, I think that's all I can.
All right. So you have destroyed one gazebo and one ghost, and now you dart back across the graveyard, hoping to join the fight with your friends against a hulking, horrible graveyard golem.
Just so.
All right, Velma, I think you are next. You are sarcophagus adjacent, but you are also near the hulking graveyard golem. What will you do?
You're strong like a bull.
I am. So I'm like prepped to throw. Do I want to try and throw the top off a sarcophagus so we can
You want
dash
to
out of here,
You want
or
to
do we want to
disinter a
fight?
musician and throw a sarcophagus lid at a golem
yeah,
at the same
that's
time?
what I was thinking.
That okay? I have all this extra power thanks to Daphne. Okay, so I'm going to go after that sarcophagus. Try
Ultimate
and
sarcophagus lid.
heave it off.
Strength check.
Come on.
7,
I love the
25.
sepulchral tones of those dice rolls. They're
Wow.
25
so
is
final.
enough for you to hoist that entire lid, throw it off, and sure, let's say throw it at a golem. Can you
Very nearby. Yeah.
can you give me just a sort of like a ranged weapon attack of some variety?
Watch out for Henry.
Sure. What is my?
Be dexterity plus proficiency.
Are you proficient at throwing sarcophagi lids?
I'll say so.
Sure.
Okay. I don't know your life.
I am.
Just right now while she's blessed. Yeah.
So yeah, try 6.
Total?
So you totally wretch it off. In fact, you
like
underestimate your own strength so much that you basically just kind of fling the sarcophagus lid up into the air and it comes shattering down next to you.
It never comes down.
Yeah, it never comes down. It's just gone. There is the somewhat mummified, desiccated body of a musician. You recognize Gavin from his top hat and his vest.
And his dancing shoes.
And his dancing shoes. He is dressed as you remember him. I mean, as you saw him in the other room. Though he doesn't have quite the same smile and charm when he's lying here interred. There is a piece of paper conspicuously poking out of his vest pocket.
I imagine he's got a permanent smile at this point.
Can I
Ew.
use a bonus action and grab the paper?
And so you do. You have bull strength. Maybe you crush it. So
Be strong like bull.
yeah. You have to modulate. You know,
Stop
first.
roiding out.
Yeah, you flipped a sarcophagus lid. Now you delicately pull a
God.
piece of paper out of a corpse pocket.
One of our party's on speed, one of them's on roids. It is a rough round here.
This is not yeah.
like a bull.
Don't do drugs, kids.
I think I saw Fluffy taking catnip. This is
All right, Velma, you are all set? I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, yes.
No
I
worries.
just shout triumphantly, I have the sheet music.
I
And
am
hold it over
Velma,
my head.
destroyer of graves.
All right, you know what? That big golem is looking at a big golem, and so the graveyard golem will attempt to punch
GVG.
Henry with a multi-attack slam. One slam.
That's
Two
not-
slams. Thank you very much. That was a 15 and a 17.
Is he reading a
versus
poem
Henry.
at him?
yeah.
Yep. Henry has a very low AC.
Gollum slam here in the graveyard.
So
Me
he'll
dead, not me,
Solid.
man. It's
Still
America.
waiting for the slant rhyme. To
Henry takes
dropped in there somewhere.
32 damage.
That is not good for Henry, just so people keep track of Henry.
How much damage? 32?
Yeah.
Wait, Dan, I think you just did that twice.
Oh, okay.
Henry is at full health.
I was going to say, I was very confused.
Oh,
Okay.
he's healthy again. Hooray.
No, Henry was at full health, and then he took 32 damage.
I got a potion with a lightning bolt on it. Maybe that'll help.
I think I have to read like 4 books to understand what's going to happen if you do that.
Hey.
No, that's not how that works, Dan.
I know, but it's something I made a mistake. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll keep going.
I'm worried.
I'm not worried.
I put the damage from the.
Oh no, you put it on the
That's what
golem.
happened. Let me just do a little quick
Leave
math.
it.
That was-
Leave it.
No. I did the other thing. I put the golem's damage onto Henry, so I had not marked
Oh.
the damage. It's fine. It's fixed.
Yep. Okay.
So Henry now has taken stuff.
Yes, he's taken some damage.
Okay.
And
So the golem is pretty hurt from Fluffy getting stabbed in the face by Fluffy. Henry is, I would say, probably down about a third from getting double slammed by a golem. And Daphne, you are next.
Am I still frightened?
you. Oh, that's a good question. She is dead. So
What
I
does
would say
what does the source of it do though?
it was generally until.
I think you had to be within sight of her, right?
Yeah, so she's.
So I think you are
gone.
technically frightened, but like in terms of, I mean, she's not going to come back. But yeah,
Well,
let's-
just to make it
let's
easier,
think.
because I need the hit points, I'm going to look deep into myself, look at that core of strength that I always knew was there, and cast heroism on myself.
Well, you're 10 years older and wiser
oh,
now,
no,
so
now we got
yes,
heroin involved.
That's right.
this episode will never air.
That will give me 4 temporary hit points, and more importantly, I am now immune to being frightened, which is nice.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Cool.
one.
Cool.
Is that your turn?
Is that a bonus
no.
or a real action?
That's an action. For a bonus action, I'm going to say, Velma, you're doing great. You're fantastic.
Thanks.
I think those glasses are working for you.
Thanks.
We need to get out of here right now. How much is this green square? The
Yeah.
Difficult
terrain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
DC.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you run through the fountain. Could you actually make a as you run through that fountain? Could you make a
Traipsing through the water.
perception check for me?
Sure.
To notice as the squid drags you down.
Yeah. Roll a perception check to see if it's a squid or an octopus that's killing you.
Six
you got a
white
9.
20-somethings are splashing around like idiots in the fountain, you notice.
So you don't see anything, but you kind of feel yourself like kick a small object that like skitters across the bottom of the fountain, but like you're kind of moving pretty fast, so you don't actually notice what it was. But you get the feeling there was something small, like
Metallic.
metallic that you kicked.
Oh, I bet
coins.
that's
A
important.
key.
But I've done a bunch of stuff this turn, including an action, a bonus action, and a move.
Yep.
So let's move
Just file that away.
on. Yeah.
All right, Scoop.
Scoop is going to cast Sacred Flame on the golem.
Dan, I didn't check, but I bet graveyard golems hate Sacred Flame.
It's radiant
Love
damage.
it.
It is radiant damage, and I've got 2d8.
Oh, maybe he doesn't care because he's a construct. I don't know.
He'll take he won't resist it, but he doesn't care.
Well, watch this, and you'll see how much he cares.
Tell me.
As soon as I find my d8.
Isn't there a deck save?
There's one, and there's the other. Sorry, folks.
Let's.
I got 9 damage.
Well, does he get to do a save?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, there is a dex save. That's what you were asking. Yes, there is a dex save. Save on dexterity of 12.
All right.
The large, lumbering graveyard golem is not great at dexterity. Let's see how he does.
Got a 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
nice
All right.
nice
So
timing, Dan.
you will
took
take 9
damage?
radiant damage. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool,
All
cool,
right.
Cool.
The ghost is dead.
Yeah.
It was a ghost, Dan. It was already dead.
It's undead and dead again. It is Henry's turn.
He's right. I checked it and it's dead.
Henry smash.
Henry will attempt to slam the golem right back with his
Yeah,
own.
get him, Henry.
I'm strong like the
Go,
multi-attack.
Henry. I think you
he's-
meant like Velma.
Yeah.
He slams him twice. One of those will hit to the tune of the same damage.
Here's a dumb
but-
question: is Henry capable of hitting the golem? Or is his attacks magical? Henry's attacks are magical.
Yep,
It says his character sheet. Wow, he's got magic fists,
he does. He will do 16 damage
bludgeoning damage.
to that golem. That golem suddenly looks extremely angry.
Yeah, this is kind of like the end of that Edward Norton Hulk movie, but better.
I'm strong like the Hulk.
Fluffy. Speaking of strong, like
Yes,
it's your turn.
the Hulk's signature catchphrase.
Yes.
Strong like the Hulk.
Hulk strong like Hulk.
I shall now engage in smashing.
All right. Fools rush in, so here I go. There's no angels around here anymore, so. Except
There's
for
an
that
angel
that
statue.
That's
yeah.
a good point. Well, he's fearing to tread where I'm about to go, which is
I just like to point
basically
out
an angel.
it is both an angel and a statue.
I've got
Met
wings.
an angel earlier in this.
The darn thing's
adventure,
got
and
wings.
He was an ass. So
Well, he's kind of a jerk. That's true.
all right. Well, I will swing my rapier at Flesh Golem, having stepped closer to him.
Please, Flesh Golem is my father.
Did you really call it a
left.
He's a
flesh? Is that what it
graveyard
is?
golem.
It's a
He
Well-
keeps it real.
It's from one critical to the other. That's a 1.
And then
Easy
it's
come, easy go.
yeah. Oh, that would have made a big difference if you'd murdered that flesh golem now.
So I will use my elven accuracy to wait a minute.
Wait a minute,
That's
you're a
not going to
cat.
happen. Instead,
use your
I will
second chance?
disengage and say, "See ya, Henry," and take a step back.
That's all, folks.
All right. That was an underwhelming turn from
Thanks.
Fluffy.
Thanks,
Freda,
I appreciate
can you do
that.
better?
Speedy Frida.
all right.
You're an underwhelming turn.
I'm very fast now, so I can get all the way here.
And then like
Including
attack
through the
90
difficult terrain?
times.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep, because I'm on speed.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Guy,
It's how
kids,
Captain America
if you
got his
fight,
powers, kids.
Do drugs strategically.
Or you
Yeah,
could end up
kids.
like the
Oh
Green
my
Goblin. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
kids, if you find an
so-
unlabeled bottle of pills in the secret closet of two young ladies who keep people in cages,
Don't eat
go
them.
to the gazebo and you take those pills.
Yeah. Okay.
What is
so
this?
I cannot be
Tuesday?
associated with these words. that are being said.
Sorry,
That's how I
Michael,
feel
were
about
you
this.
thinking of running for Congress later? Because no.
Not anymore.
Just
One is
ruined
going to
it.
be
Well,
11.
you're still eligible, Michael. You just have to change parties. Oh. America.
One of them is 11 and one is 19.
11 and 19.
sure
The
what that
19 will
means.
hit.
I liked it, though.
That's all right.
What's
Just the
AC?
19 will hit.
Okay. So that
Dan's
is
the only
going
one
to
playing it serious.
Be
Someone's got to do the math.
Thank God it's not me.
It's all a question of whether this graveyard golem's going to get another turn or not.
yeah, that is 12 radiant damage.
He's not.
Okey-dokey.
And then I'm going to take my second attack action, which is another 2 swings. The Sun Sword. The lower one is 21.
Okay, those will probably both hit then. Talk to me about damage. This is clutch.
I recommend you do the mash.
What kind?
24
Monster
damage.
mash.
Did you say 24 damage?
Yeah.
That's a graveyard smash.
24 damage was exactly the amount that you needed to kill a golem.
Yeah.
Well played.
Drugs
The
are
golem-
good.
Frida.
Drugs are good.
Collapses into a heap of just like bleh, flesh and gross stuff. It's pretty.
Now, it does look like
Way to paint a
some
word
of,
picture.
I'm a writer.
now, it does. I'm a bard.
I'm a bard.
It does look like perhaps some of the other graves are starting to stir.
Nope.
So perhaps
Nope.
this is a time to
going.
get going while the getting is good.
Daphne, did you tell
Yes.
us anything about that thing floating around in the fountain?
Oh, yeah. What's the... You guys run. I'll catch up. Freda, help me find this thing in the fountain. There's a thing in the fountain. Let's go.
Okay.
Roll an investigation check.
Or perception.
You're rooting around, Daphne. First wanna help
Daphne,
her
you
out.
realize that you're not in the fountain as you're rooting.
Oh, my feet, they were so dry.
15.
Please, my feet.
All right, Freda, you dive in and you manage to sort of like run your hands around the floor and you come up with a key, a platinum key.
Oh, another one.
All right, that's fine. Let's get that.
Okay.
Let's go.
Please note that on your character sheet as you return to the mansion.
All right. So why
See
don't
ya.
you head
Wouldn't
back
want to be here. Come on,
around?
Henry. Let's go.
You make haste around the back of the house toward the front of the house. We'll say you go into the foyer, as who knows how many hordes of undead arise in the graveyard beyond. You're back on the first floor. Congratulations. You you now have 3 pieces of sheet music. You've got, I believe, 2 unused platinum. Platinum's kind of a magic to me. I have a very simple life. 2 platinum keys. Are there other things that are exciting that I should mention?
I think we want to go to Gavin, and
Yeah.
as we do,
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
going
go
to hand the
Frida's,
scroll
like,
of
super
recollection
speed.
to Scoop.
Frida's super speed lasts for, I think, another 40 seconds.
Oh, God.
So can she grab all of the pieces of paper and
just
just like book
Yeah,
it?
you're like the Flash. Suddenly everyone's like, "Where'd my paper go?"
She
And
Did
you
the
are
flash.
She did the monster flash.
Damn it.
and you
These
Monster
papers. Compose the music. Open the
What's a
door. Go, go,
graveyard
go.
smash?
There's not much time.
All right, so you give the information to Gavin.
whoa, groovy. I totally forget how this voice works. It's all coming back together now. And
man.
he's got it takes a couple attempts for him to arrange the sheet music in the right order, but then once he's got it. Dan, you can use your music cue that you used before when it didn't make any sense.
Oh, okay. I guess I should have saved it.
It sounds like this.
You didn't write this. That was Bach.
I can't work under these conditions.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was a backup.
I've ever heard.
Thank God we found that fourth sheet, is all I have to say. It was really sort of foundering until it reached that last stanza.
Etude for organ
Gavin said
and
so.
air horn.
Whoa, I'm sorry. I totally had those in the wrong order.
All right, I hate all of them.
As he assembles the fragment, music begins to play throughout the ballroom. A ghostly applause starts to rise up from the room around him as ghostly images of party guests begin to funnel into the room and on to the dance floor.
And off of the door from above.
And yes, it does. The spirits look distinctively like those that were protecting that door on the second floor.
So, you will all receive a couple quick things. You've recovered 2 spent hit dice apiece.
Just now?
Just now.
That's cool.
Yeah, you're getting another boon, people.
You all also receive the Gift of Music ability, which I would love to tell you about. And now, this is what I do when I'm stalling.
Nah, surely not.
The
No one
Gift
can tell.
of Music. God, why is this?
Wow, it must be good.
Christine, Angel.
I think it's under yellow stuff, probably.
The hills are alive with the gift of music.
No?
Oh my God. What?
You know, that's all that musical was lacking. Was a couple air horns.
If Bach had an air horn in his time.
Up on a hill is a lonely goat herd.
All right, sorry. Keep talking as
No.
I find
Keep
this.
doing that? Okay.
You say so. You asked for it.
More
Wow.
the musical
reality
episode.
TV shows.
No one has ever encouraged me for this long. I don't know what to do.
I have so many regrets about various things.
This gift of music better really
Yeah,
have an
it better
effect.
rock.
Nope. There it is.
Here, I can't read that. Zoom in a lot, please.
All right. You have advantage on all dexterity and charisma-based skill checks and saving throws.
Wow. Doesn't matter if they're proficient or not?
It does not.
This is a
dexterity.
big deal. I don't think the adventure expects you would have done all this.
You are immune to deafness. You gain advantage on any perception skill checks related to hearing.
Wow.
And as a free action that recharges on your rest, you can stand up and take a 5-foot step as a free action. So if you're prone, you can stand up and move 1 square as a free action.
If prone. Okay, so prone is not a thing anymore, basically.
That's a special dance move.
Yeah, essentially. It's like a kick up.
It's like a reverse
quick step.
worm.
Yeah.
If prone, up
Oh,
and
it's like a
move 1
ghost
square.
is dipping you down and then standing you back up is how I'm picturing that.
Exactly.
I'm running out of boon space on my character sheet. I don't know about everybody else.
Oh, it's so rough.
And
It's
Gavin,
really hard.
I think probably just keeps playing his music and
Far out.
Okay, so advantage on all dexterity and what checks?
Charisma.
Because you have a song in your heart now. And a dance move in your steps.
That we do.
So now we just
that's where it
break out
goes.
in an all-out sprint up those stairs.
Yeah, you guys ready to dance fight a vampire?
How much time do we have?
It's a dance battle.
well, that's
8 minutes.
yeah.
Okay, we can do
We
it.
can go for like I
I'd
can go
have
till like
only
3:15.
13 or 16 hit points. I need to
Okay.
heal.
You guys
I
assume
will
the third
cast-
floor is just a big room full of vampires.
We're gonna do it,
true.
gang.
Plus, we
then
got
there's also-
chests that we can open downstairs.
You do?
And there was that room on the second floor that is no longer being guarded by
Yeah.
ghosts.
But if we do that, that lady's gonna get murdered.
Wait, what lady?
To be determined in Shocktober 2020.
I don't think we have time to clear any rooms.
No.
If
Right.
If we actually
Yeah,
have to
that's true.
finish all of the sign out.
I think maybe we go downstairs and open some more chests for more
Yeah, let's do
treasure. Because we got two keys.
I will say you have taken a very completionist approach to Seyvoth Manor, which means you have assembled a lot of boons and rewards and may assemble even some more, which should put you in a good place for a final confrontation with Lord Malthus Seyvoth.
Yeah, let's
Should
do
you
that.
choose to do that?
Should you choose to do that? You can
Yeah,
also leave. You could be like, we found all the good stuff in this house. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I vote
Sorry,
for going
kid.
to the chests and then coming back next year.
Yeah, okay.
Deal.
More boons.
Wasn't something bad going to happen?
Oh,
if
yeah.
all the time
was just
ran
that-
out. Yeah,
I think that was
we
actually
should
several hours
charge
ago.
all the way upstairs and kick open the door to interrupt whatever that is.
Wait,
You can do
something-
that at the end of the session.
Isn't it the end of the session?
You've got a few minutes, so you got time to go down and get some chests.
Chests, and then we kick open that door. It'll be a great cliffhanger.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that is the perfect
When we
cliffhanger
discover
for
that the
Tony to
bad
go,
thing has already
question,
happened.
question.
Hey,
Question,
hey.
question.
For
Okay.
answers to questions such as these, question.
All right, where are these chests?
Do you remember
Okay.
which one we opened previously?
You opened the third one out of four, counting from the top.
From this guy here, we opened.
Yes, correct.
Henry is standing on the chest.
I kind of feel like we should skip the chest and just go to the weird dancing door.
I mean, we're already down here.
Okay.
I think
We're opening
So
chests.
you leave the ghost dance party.
Yep.
That words I'm saying on a podcast, and head into the basement. You navigate the weird, strange passages, go back to the werewolf penitentiary where the werewolves are still clawing at the doors. You make sure you know where your silvered crossbow bolts are before you head into that hallway. They still seem to be secured. And you have 2 more platinum keys. There are 3 platinum chests. Which 2 do you want to open?
Guys, we're
Or
missing
which one
out
do you
on an
want?
opportunity to hook up with some creepy ghosts, by the way.
or
'cause
which
we've all got
one
the
do you
gift
wanna
of
leave?
music. We could be up
We're
there
not
dancing
missing
our
out
pants
on
off.
anything. We're just doing this first.
Velma,
Are we going to
you
go back to
for
the ghost
6
dance party? Because that's
points.
what I'm suggesting.
No, the one that Scoop is next to, he's going to open.
Okay. In that, Dan will tell you what you find.
There is both another fragment of that talisman,
Oh.
so you now have 2 fragments
got the
of
first
the
one.
talisman.
You think you have roughly half a talisman at this point.
And there is also an amulet in there that somebody could wear, which would give them a bonus to their armor class to the tune of +2.
That's pretty good. Right? Dan, they have too much good stuff. Add double the vampires.
Sorry. -2. No.
Give it to Fluffy. He's melee but squishy.
I'm already pretty armored up, but I'll take
What
it.
are you? What's your AC?
18.
Oh, mine's 17. What's other people's?
I'm
That'll-
Are you
16.
including the +1 permanent armor class bonus
Yes.
that
give,
you got?
give it to
Yeah,
Velma.
I am.
She's hurt.
Yeah, Velma.
All right.
I'm 16.
Give it
Yeah.
Yeah,
down.
take it.
I think
Whoever's
you
got the
should.
weakest armor
Sweet.
class should take it.
Also, you
Dan, do
get
you want to
6
cross off the
HP
chest that they've
because I
opened
cure your
so-
wounds.
on the map?
Sorry, what?
You get 6 HP because I cure your wounds.
Oh, thank you.
Now I would like to open the top chest.
All right, leaving only the bottom chest, which you do think that there's probably a 4th platinum key out there somewhere in Seyvoth Manor. The top chest contains yet another quarter talisman and a very strange, wondrous item, Daphne. This appears to be a small metal bird with a kind of like a little crank in the back of it. Do you want to inspect it?
I want to turn the crank.
Okay. You, as you hold this object, you know that this, as a free action, this is a clockwork magpie. Free action, the magpie can be asked to recollect anything seen or heard since being in the provision of the party. So that you turn the crank as a free action. The magpie says, "I've been in a crate." Sorry, a chest. It also has the ability, free action, single use. This ability cracks me up. You can ask one yes or no question about Seyvoth Manor or its inhabitants to the game masters, and the game masters must answer truthfully.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So Game Masters.
You don't have to do that now if you don't want to.
Okay, good.
Where's
We
that
run
fourth platinum key?
upstairs
Yeah, we run
to-
upstairs. Freda's.
Yeah.
The door that was dancing and whatnot.
All right. So next stop is the second floor, where there was a group of blue spectral ghosts protecting I believe the final door for you to open on the second floor. The ghosts are there no
Dancing
longer,
doors
for
are
they
here
are
again.
for they are
Dancing
attending.
doors.
The party.
They are attending the ghost dance party. There is a set of Dumbledores ahead of you. Excuse me.
What have you been drinking?
Coke.
Oh, man. Coke, heroin, speed. What?
Heroin, coke.
Coke, speed, heroin. Hey, let's throw acid in. Why not?
Coca-Cola. The doors, there's 2 double doors there. Let me just cut to the chase. They are locked. But they are no longer warded by ghosts.
But there was a key in the fountain, right?
That was a platinum key.
Oh, it was a platinum one.
platinum
Okay,
key.
never mind.
Yes.
Use
All
your
right,
thieves'
to the
tools,
stairs.
please.
I'm being
They're just locked.
I'm being kind of obvious here because it's like 2 minutes
Could
ago.
we pick those locks?
Yeah, they're those kind of locks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
locks mean
the
nothing.
lock.
Yeah,
Please.
remember like the kind that you have a rogue. Yeah, the rogue looks at it and is like, "What do you want me to do?"
Please pick the lock. and
Fluffy
make
checks
it
for traps
lock.
from a distance.
It is untrapped because the trap was the horrible ghosts that were on that door that you have removed.
You never know. They could double
If you
up.
had tried to unlock the door with the ghost there, it would have been bad.
There might be a slightly less inner sanctum involved here. So let's pick a lock, shall we?
Outer sanctum.
Yeah.
That
Mid-sanctum.
is only
Vestibule.
a 13, alas.
Where are we, Dan?
Can I assist?
Someone want to give him guidance or something?
Yeah, how about somebody give some guidance?
I could do that.
That would be great.
Do so.
I'm right there. That's a plus 1d4.
Okay.
Roll good.
Unlock that door.
16.
The door pops open.
Yes.
The chamber beyond.
Wait
It's
a minute.
horrible.
You're going to tell me how to unlock it? Oh, never mind. It opened.
The chamber
bed.
beyond is horrible. So
The
first off,
end. Good night, everybody.
there's about an inch of fog covering the ground.
Why are you
There's
waving your
a
hand in front of my
What?
face?
There's a large 4-poster bed that there seems to be a rotting corpse in, and also there's some furniture. I kind of forgot to build that one up.
So, item 1, rotting bed with 4-poster bed with rotting corpse. Item 2, furniture.
Item 3, fog.
Yeah, why is there fog?
I don't know, it's not good. But I think somewhere deep within Seyvoth Manor, there's another bell
God.
ringing, Dan.
Nope, we run up the stairs.
Yeah, now it's time to run up the stairs.
And as that bell rings, our heroes launch themselves into some kind of rigor of battle. Whoever was going to use that scroll actually started using it 5 minutes ago.
Yes, very true. Scoop was
And you
focusing on the
charge
scroll.
up the stairs and kick open the door to the inner sanctum of Seyvoth Manor. Dan, can we show them the map real quick?
Sure.
Because we still got more bells coming. The bells are real slow. You kick open the doors to Seyvoth, to the inner sanctum of Seyvoth Manor. You see a horrible sight before you. The inner sanctum of the umpire himself. Lord Malthus Seyvoth stands across the chamber awaiting you. The corpses of the first search party that went in search of the Hawthorne children lie scattered about the rooms. And one remaining child stands there looking at you with wide eyes. Will you be able to save her? Is she already a creature of the night? Have you prepared sufficiently for a fight with Lord Malthus Seyvoth for himself? For answers to questions such as these, come back in like a whole other year. Why would we do this? Thank you and good night.